Darien Lake isn't exactly known for their coaster investments. Everyone was surprised when in 2018 they got a new coaster, which was a clone of the Gerstlauer Eurofighter Iron Shark at Galveston Pier in Texas. But besides that, new coasters at Darien Lake are pretty hard to come by. Besides Tantrum, their last thrill coaster was Superman Ride of Steel in 1999, now known as just Ride of Steel. But what if I told you they could have gotten a major coaster back in 2014? This is Darien Lake's coaster that wasn't meant to be. Ever since Premier Parks acquired Darien Lake in 1995, it had a rocky history of many ownerships. Six Flags actually bought the park in 1998 until they sold it again in April of 2006. But between the current Six Flags ownership and the previous one, a park chain called Herschend owned the park. You may recognize them for owning parks like Silver Dollar City in Dollywood, and maybe even Kentucky Kingdom. They first bought the park in 2011, but never did anything major. But in 2013, they had a masterful plan to open a new inverting wooden roller coaster for 2014. The poster for it showed the corkscrew on Hades 360 at Mount Olympus and the double barrel roll on Outlaw Run at Silver Dollar City. It was rumored that it would be a redo of Predator because the track length was nearly identical. And the teaser said this: "It's rumored that a beast lurks deep beneath the waters of Darien Lake, making itself known only to its shuddering prey. Those daring enough to seek it out will be met with more than a half-mile of heart-pounding thrills never before seen on a wooden coaster. Lake Monster is not for the faint of heart." So the way they describe it seems like it would have been more than just a small retrack of Predator. They say it would have a wing-over drop, which sounds like they either mean something like a barrel down drop or the drops on many wing coasters. It was also going to have an element they describe as a zero-G camelback hop reversal, which, to be honest, that doesn't make sense at all. But it sounded like it could have been an airtime hop or step-up or something along the lines of a double-up. But they were really unclear with what it was going to be. Then the last element they mention is a suspended corkscrew, which I'm assuming they probably just mean the one on Hades 360. For the few people that do know about this coaster, debate whether it's going to be an RMC or a gravity group. Personally, I think it would have been an RMC chopper track because of Herschend's good relationship with RMC at the time. Everyone who saw the teaser went crazy and started to plan a trip to Darien Lake in 2014, but sadly, the coaster never ended up being built after Herschend lost their ownership to Premier Parks again after 2014. It's crazy to think what Darien Lake's lineup would be like today if not only this coaster ended up being built, but if Herschend still ran the park. Now that Six Flags runs it, the park mostly gets neglected and probably won't get a new coaster for a long time. Unless Salim Basoul, the new CEO of Six Flags, decides to give the smaller parks in the chain coasters too. It is very likely that Predator will be receiving more Titan track for the 2023 or 2024 season, but with Darien Lake being my home park, it's really sad to think that I could have had an RMC only an hour away from my house. So if you enjoyed that video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next video.